Getting your foot in the door when you don't have a leg to stand on. Certainly an appropriate book title for this economic climate.
It's about assessing your abilities and experience in looking for jobs.
This is the Ask the Expert segment. We're doing it all this month. And this morning, tips to finding a new or better job. So we've asked Rob Sullivan to come in. He's the author of How to Get Your Foot in the Door When You Don't Have a Leg to Stand On.
Everybody, especially right out of school, or if you're changing careers, you have potential, but you don't necessarily have experience to back it up. So how do you get somebody to give you a chance? That's why I wrote Getting Your Foot in the Door. You really want to let people know who you are and what you're all about. And it's a great way to be able to say, hey, this is who I am. And it's not about bragging. It's just about being able to say, this is what I did. It's not about who paid you to do what you did. It's about, how have you demonstrated your potential?
It was a really, really refreshing surprise to meet Rob Sullivan. He's extremely enthusiastic.
A person that I felt like I could really relate to.
He became passionate about getting me to become passionate.
When he shares a story about how he's helped someone, it really, it's all very meaningful.
There's a lot of different things that I've learned over the last 18 or 19 years of coaching people. Attorneys, doctors, microbiologists. I mean, I've worked with people in all kinds of different careers at all different levels. Some of them I've learned on my own through my own transitions. I've changed careers now 4 times, like completely radical career shift. And the thing that I really want to emphasize more than anything is it is absolutely possible to do this.
He's lived what he speaks about, and he's helped so many people.
Rob made it easier for me to look for another job because he made me confident in myself.
The fact that is most likely to get you your next job is the thing that you are probably least likely to be talking about, and you're probably, and if it's on your resume, it's probably disguised. The problem that happens for most people, though, is that they forget to share what it is that gets them excited.
What Rob was saying is, I'm not going to help you find a job, I'm going to help you understand how to position yourself so that you will be better able to find yourself a job.
The recommendations that he's making make sense.
If you talk to people who recruit and who interview and who look at resumes, if you ask people what percentage of the resumes you see are effective, you will get a number in the low single digits. In fact, you can read almost any resume bullet and at the end ask yourself the question, so what? And it doesn't answer that. If you're copying what everybody else is doing and what everybody else is doing isn't working, then you need a new strategy.
I went from getting 1 phone call in a month to 5 phone calls in a week.
He made it easy for me to be very expressive about what I do well.
Probably the best skill that I got from Rob, the best bit of advice that I got from Rob was to concentrate on something that's honest.
There is not a resume format in the world that can demonstrate passion. People who have the raw skills to do any job are a dime a dozen. And you may not see it in a job description, but people want to hire people who are passionate. People who are truly passionate about what they do and who share it, that's a much more rare commodity. If people don't get that you like what you do, they're not going to get fired up about having you on their team. It's that simple. Whether you like it or not, every company is looking for people who are passionate about what they do.
I couldn't wait to go home and rewrite my resume. How many people do you meet on the street that say, no, I can't wait to go home and rewrite my resume?
What you want to do is, you want to think of the resume as an ad for you. I think of it as the It's a Wonderful Life approach to marketing yourself. You've all seen that movie. What have you done that wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been there? When have you saved time? When have you saved money? When have you helped make more money? Because you want people to look at you and think, wow, if she can do that for them, think what she can do for me. That's a really easy way to help people see, kind of paint the before and after. If you hadn't done what you did, what would have happened?
You should talk to Rob because he's the one to be able to give you the formula for success. Not just resume, but sort of focus your mind, focus your efforts on the right job, not just the next job.
He'll surprise you with what he can bring out in you and what he can offer you to help yourself in ways that you didn't know you needed it and could benefit from.